So this week for Kerry Coaching again, looking at our ramp protocol for warm-up, our potentiation work, our strength. We're looking at contrast training, and then we're on a core circuit. So we've gone through previously activation and mobility at the start of your warm-up. We'll do the same again this week, and we'll give you a few different exercises that you can do. Starting with our 90 at your knee here, you're extending the leg away. So once again, we're targeting that lateral hip. Hands down nice and low, and just on the spot, we can just bring a little knee drive with it. So we're targeting inside back, hands are out. You're bringing that left leg up, right across to that right hand, kick away the leg. So up and across. Big premise here, trying to keep your back flat with the floor throughout. Perform 6 to 8 reps off left. And so you got your 90 at your knees, 90 at your hips, you're on your side. Tuck your hand in underneath for the first one. Pull your body back and away. Come out of it, extend the hand, and come back to the other side. Okay, so that's one rep. So we'll go through it again. Hand is tucked in nice and tight on the ribs. Pull the ribs away, come back, extend the hand, and reach out. Big part here, knees always in contact with each other, knees in contact with the floor. That ensures there's minimal movement through our lower back, and that everything is going through that thoracic spine, which is your mid upper back. You work that off left and right side. Pulse and wrists in contact with the floor, extend the arms up overhead, and come back in nice and tight with the elbows. So apart, you rock back onto your heels. As you come out of your heels, raise that knee and rotate out. You get a nice little crease in the internal rotator of the hip. So that's an activation and mobility sequence that you can use at the start of this week's session. The pulse raiser part of our warm-up. Once again, we're working on run technique. So we've progressed, we've already looked at linear and lateral baseline progressions. Now by bringing the arms overhead, or an object overhead, you're taking out the use of your arms when you run. When we run, our body rotates, our arms come against that, which is what keeps us stable when we run. When we take our arms out of it, you'll feel the rotation of that body a lot more. You want to minimize that rotation as much as possible, and that's by engaging more on front side mechanics, where we're looking at that higher knee drive. Okay, so by bringing a stick involved, or getting the arms overhead, it's forcing you to use your front side mechanics a little bit more. So progressions we can do, like we've done with our A skip, and the stick overhead, head up, chest up, and you travel up. So by bringing your stick overhead, as I said, you're minimizing that rotation. You've also got to fight a little bit more to get hip flexors and so engaged in the movement. So once again, the important part, head up, chest out, underneath the center of mass you strike, and you're thinking of that rhythm as well throughout as you go. Done, when we bring our stick overhead, same premise again. Trying to minimize rotation, strike under the center of mass, and you're working that coordination of ankle, knee, and hip throughout. As I feel it rotate, try and minimize it. Think of that front side. You've got to drive that knee higher each time. We're looking at scissor sticks. So, scissor sticks comes important. Once again, for coordination, we're also looking for that quick transfer left to right leg. So, we'll be more efficient with our energy transfer when we run. Big part here, knees always locked or stiff. So, what you're looking for is that contact on the balls of your feet, springy part. Knees are stiff, and you're trying to, as you Master movement, increase the complexity of it by increasing the transfer. So that's just 4 drills we can use as part of our warm-up to get the pulse up. It also helps us work on our running technique as well. So we're getting more efficient in our movement as well as warming up. Initiation work once again, and we're progressing through our plyometric continuum. So we've nailed our landing, we've done a few basics, vertical, horizontal, and lateral. So let's step it up again this week. Once again, consideration for vertical, horizontal, and lateral absorption and transfer of force. Because when you're in a game scenario, you encounter all them forces when you're playing. So first exercise we're going to look at this week is a rotating squat jump. So it's a progression onto your squat jump where your hands are on your hips. So that quick dip and jump where we're going to rotate and land at the same time. So reset yourself after each rep. And stand as tall as you can. Always important to work off left and right side here, so we're even off both sides. You don't know when you're going to need them in a game. So our bounds, starting at your line, you're going to start with a low bound and you're going for distance. Set up 10 meters for your first one. You increase the complexity, increase the difficulty by going for more distance with each jump, quicker your transfer, or more distance in total. So let's start a look at lateral. We've looked at vertical, horizontal, quick lateral progression. Starting on your spot, lateral hops. So we start on one leg, we're going to land on the right. So start on that left, just hop, stick on that right. Switching back. So once again here, 6 reps. So as we can see, knees over toe. We're landing softly in that athletic position. You're pushing your ground away from underneath you as you jump into your hop. So think, jump and stick. Progressing on in, we're going to bring horizontal and lateral together, where you're going in a 45 degree in your bound. So think of your bound and your lateral hop, put them into one movement. You're traveling for distance, but you're going off of 45 degrees with every hop. So, once again, transfer, left to right first kick, land soft, push the ground away from underneath you each hop. So this week for Kerry Coaching again with our strength workout, we're going to look at contrast training. So contrast training is what we would use to help players get more fast and explosive out in the field. But contrast training is an advanced training method. You've got to get a degree of strength, or baseline of strength first, which we've done previously. Then you introduce your contrast training. When you have a relative strength index, we call it, of 1 for upper body, which means you can push and pull your body weight. 2 for lower body, which means you can squat or deadlift, we say hip or knee dominant exercise, 2 times your body weight. Then you can move on to more advanced training methods. So contrast is a superset, which is 2 exercises. One is strength, think heavy and slow, and the second one is power, explosive, fast and explosive. So what you're doing is you're recruiting motor units with the strength, and then we're doing that high velocity movement with them recruited motor units, which essentially transfers over to help us be quicker off the mark and more explosive. It's important to get strong first before you progress onto your contrast training. So just to show you how we will utilize it, we're going to look at upper body push, where we will perform a pushing movement. We're going to do 4 reps of your chest press with your dumbbells, your barbells, whatever you have access to. And then we can progress that on, take our break, 2 to 3 minutes recovery, passive recovery. And then we're doing an explosive exercise coming out, and that's when we go power push-ups here. So as we can see, we're explosively leaving the floor with each push-up and down. So, first exercise is strength, heavy and slow. You follow that with a power exercise, fast and explosive. Over the squat, kettlebell in this instance, in your goblet position, if you have access to a barbell, well and good. You're sitting into your squat, and you stand tall. Head up, chest out, hips, break the midpoint in the knees, always look up and forward, and you weight through your heels as you stand tall, transferring to that midfoot. Power segment, fast explosive, hands and hips, just to form a squat jump for the 8 minutes. So that's lower body strength and power, knee dominant exercise. Then we can look at our hip dominant. Acceleration is critical for horizontal. Remember, sit on your hips, cross your leg, drop your hips down, up and squeeze the glutes. Drop, up and squeeze the glutes. Once again, you're looking at your 4 reps. Ankles directly underneath in this top position here. Knee through the shoulders in a straight line. Do your 4 reps, strength, heavy and slow, and then we're going to go for a plyometric. You're looking at your broad jump for your 8 minutes through. So let's run through a contrast session just to give you an idea how you can start with some power development when you have your baseline strength levels nailed down. We're going to look at our core circuit at the end of our session. So once again, we've got 4 exercises where we work our sequence through. 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Do each one 2 times. So looking at plank Superman for your first one. So what you're looking for here is that the hips are as stable as possible as you switch on each one. 30 seconds is the goal. To say you're not worried about how many reps you can do in 30, it's as still and stable as you can for 30 seconds. From there then, side plank hold, elbows directly on the shoulder, let's engage this lateral hip by coming up and holding your position here. It's your star position, we can call it. You're keeping that for 30 seconds. Same premise, elbows under shoulder, heel to shoulders are long and locked. Keep that for your 30 seconds. We're working that exercise off both left and right side. Last one then, you're in your 90-90 position here, hands on hips, brace the tummy, so think someone's going to punch you in the stomach, you lock everything in, you extend that right leg slow and steady, bring it back, and then extend the left leg, slow and steady. Toes are always pointing up to that ceiling, and stay slow as you can with your movement. And we're looking to target hip flexor through lower abs. Last exercise we can do then will be our long lever holds. So progressing on from our glute bridges, where we're getting a longer angle at the knee, which means we're getting more hamstring engagement involved. All you're looking for here is 5-second holds. Just lift the hips, hold your position for 5, and then drop. Lift again, hold for 5, and then drop. Okay, good exercise, get the hamstrings, the glutes, predominantly the hamstrings. If that is relatively easy, you can lift the hips, raise the leg, hold for 5, and then drop. As you get stronger, build the tolerance up, increase from 5 to 10 seconds. Keep your holds to 10, and we'll show you another progression from there. So that's just to run through a little core circuit that you can do at the end of your session each week.